Finished the Crucifixion.
Then the governor handed Jesus over to the soldiers, and they whipped him, and they mocked him, and spit on him, and put a crown of thorns on him before leading him away with 2 criminals. And a large crowd, along with grieving women, followed. And when they got to the place where they were going to kill him, they took the cross, which had been formed from 2 wooden beams, and laid him on it. Then they drove nails through his hands and his feet, and lifted the cross upright. Then they did the same thing for the 2 criminals, and they put one on his left and one on his right. And Jesus said, "Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing." And the crowd and the religious leaders all made fun of Jesus, and called out things like, "You saved others. Can't you save yourself? If you're God's son, come down from that cross, and then we'll believe you." And one of the criminals also joined in, and he said, "If you're the promised Savior, save yourself, and save us too." But the other criminal said, "You're dying. Don't you fear God? We deserve to die, but this man, he hasn't done anything wrong." And then he said to Jesus, "Remember me in your kingdom." And Jesus said, "Today you're going to be with me in heaven." Well, from about noon until 3, it was dark in the whole sky. And then Jesus called out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And he said, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. It's finished." And then he died. And when one of the soldiers saw this, he worshipped God, and he said, "Clearly, this man was innocent." Well, the crowd all went home, filled with grief, and Jesus' followers watched from a distance. Now there was a good man who went to the Roman governor and asked for Jesus' body. And this man was part of the religious council, but he hadn't agreed with their decisions. The governor gave him permission, so the man took the body and put it in a new tomb, and then he rolled a huge stone to cover the entrance. And some of the women who followed Jesus saw him do this, late on Friday afternoon. And then everyone went back to their homes.